Hello everyone, this is SCV Spacebub. Today I'll be casting a weird 2 versus 2. It's a Protoss versus Zerg and Terran. And what weird about it is, we got Danger here, who's always Protoss, so that's nothing weird. Then you got me, the SCV Spacebub, the red Protoss, and I am a Terran player. And I actually went random for this game. Then we got Zerg, whose name is Jorda Salat. I will mention him later because he does something really, really creepy at the end of the game. And we got this Boo guy. I really like this name, Boo. Who's the Purple Terran. So it's a Team Dangerous bubblewrap versus Team Glove. We got Team Glove. I don't know his name. Hello, lo, lo, lo. Yes, he's a bit weird. I don't know what language he speaks. Hello, lo, 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 lo. And I think he's French. I don't like Frenchies, so I'm just gonna say he's French. We both just put our pylons down. So we can see that they might be going potentially for some early rush thingy-majiggy because he does have the spawning pool coming in at 9. So we do have this 9 pool coming in. And we do have this random probe from Danger just sitting around doing nothing. Don't know why he's doing that. My probe is also coming in, and there's also an overload. So it's a pretty standard opener for all players. They're just making whatever we can at the start, which is basically barracks for all 3 races, and the supply depots. Overloads if you Zerg. So we can see that we are both just on 1 pylon. If I go to economy tab, it's actually... Teal is still at 9, so he is behind, which I think does mean that he will be going for this 9 pool. Yep, here come his Zerglings. We see that Boo doesn't actually wall up here. If we went for a rush with Zelots, this wall would potentially help. Otherwise, Blank Stalkers, not so much. We do see this very early gas coming in as well, so... he actually has his gas at 1419 for both refineries. Even I don't do that when I go for Banshees. So it is quite early rush, and we do see that this probe just gets annihilated. That's all I'm gonna say, he just got annihilated by those 6 Zerglings. And at this point, me and my teammate are like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? So we do have this 1 Zealot coming out. And my Zealot actually, I am actually supply blocked, so... It's the worst supply block timing I ever seen. So I am making this 1 pylon here, hoping for luck. And of course Danger with his cannons, so he's getting his forge. As we can see, the purple player is making marines, but he's only working from 1 racks. He does have his 1 supply depot, and he's making his orbital command center at 1619, which is pretty basic opener if you're going for Banshees or Thors. So that is pretty basic. We've got a mass attack by the probes here, trying to just kill off the remaining Zerglings with me just making my Zealot. This Zealot just got annihilated. They had all the nice round on him, and he just died. Just at his spawn, he didn't have a long lifespan. I am also making my gas. I don't know if I have, but if I posted any of my other Protoss games, I only had like 1 or 2 really good Protoss games. Most of the games I normally suck, but... If I did post any, then you should be able to see that that's like the only opener I know, and I always go for the same tactics every single time. So call me lame, I don't really care. So we do see that Boo is making his factory at 1819. He doesn't even make his supply depot. He is making his factory first. Now he's making a supply depot. So we might potentially see some Banshees. I don't know. We didn't actually scout it. I don't think we did. Go to 1, 2... No, we didn't actually scout him, which is quite crap. We should have been on him to see what he's doing. Danger just decided to scout the Zerg and suicide 2 of the Zerglings. So, well, he always had suicide tendencies, I suppose. There you go. Like I said, we do see some cannons from Danger already. There's 1 cannon here, and we also see some the Rap Gate research. So even though he only has 1 gate, we should be expecting to see probably a 4 gate, because there is no robotics facility or starport, so we should probably he will go for a 4 gate in this game. At least that's what the build up so far tells me. We see a starport coming in, it's only 1 though, so it couldn't be Banshees. For Banshees you normally get 2. He has a lot of spare gas, so I don't know what he's actually doing here. Or I should rather say I do know, but I'm not gonna spoil it. There you go, we just see another pack of Zerglings. I don't know why he's getting so many Zerglings. He could potentially be going for a Baneling nest and try to Baneling bust our entrance, which shouldn't be really hard since we didn't even close it up properly. And we do see that there is just more and more zelots getting pumped up by both of us. He's not actually chroming it though. It's really bad micro. He does have 100 energy, and I only got 26. So you can see I try to chrome as often as I can. And here comes the chrome. Yep, there we go. So I did chrome. I'm trying to chrome all the time. He's no chrome, and he's not using the Protoss advantage. But we do see that he is making more fountain cannons to make sure that when the Zerglings attack, and they are attacking right now, they're just gonna get stopped, because these cannons can annihilate Zerglings when they can't get to them. These two might potentially die off, so since they are just destroying the rocks. It's a bit annoying on this map. It's high orbit is the map, and it's really annoying. But really annoying that the natural expansion is the gold expansion with rocks in it, so it kind of slows down your expo. But you see this nice pack of Zerglings just watching from distance. My zelots having fun. And we see battlecruisers! Whoa, 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 man. We do see this fusion core coming up. There is one stop already, the second one in build. So he is going for battlecruisers. And as usual, I am going for my phoenixes. I totally love phoenixes. They are just so totally OP. I think they are the best unit in StarCraft 2. They just lift you up and you can't do fuck all about it. So there you go. We do see this army of Marines and Zerglings. So they will be trying to force their way through. I think we all put them on the hold position. They will not be droned, and they do work as a wall. There you go. Mine's actually hidden, so I'm being quite smart. See, I'm letting dangerous zealots die off first before mine actually dies. As you can see, those zealots, they get heavy damage, but since there was like 3 cars behind, he just couldn't do much. And now we see Marines, and they just trying to walk in. I mean, what the hell, man? They don't even attacking us. They just walking around getting shot. It seems to me like he's just clearing off supply. If I go to him, he does. Yeah, he did. He was clearing off supply because he just lost 6, so he was actually supply blocked there. He just suicided his. What do you call them now? Marines, that's the one. He did suicide his Marines. And he is making his first battlecruiser, which is not a good situation to be in for us. There is also an early expansion from the Zerg player here. So he does have this expo. He will be trying to just build it up as fast as possible. Although, I do see the Roach Voron. I think it's a bit late for Roach Voron. It's 25:36 for the Zerg. And he's just about building his Roaches. That's a really late. It's it's not really good for him that he lost all those Zerglings. If I go to units lost, we can see that he lost 8. Whoa. So only 650 minerals. It seemed a lot more. He did waste a lot of lava, however. It was 13 lava he wasted, and working from one hatchery, that's 3 cycles of spawn lava. I can't even say that word. I'm just gonna call it spew. So he did spew those eggs into it. There you go. He's actually smart enough to spread his creep though. That's always what I find annoying about Zerg. Even they spread this creep. I mean, seriously, you can't even build on the second thing. We do see another 2 battlecruisers getting complete. Oh, it's actually the first 2 battlecruisers getting complete. So they do take a while. I think it's like 180 seconds. Well, nope, only half of that. So they do take 90 seconds to build. We also see a pack of roaches coming in from the Joda Salat guy. There we go. We see this. This army is not really gonna be efficient that much against my phoenixes. So I am quite a happy chappy at this point. I do have my army of phoenix ready to lift some people up, and I'm just up and about building up my gold minerals. I am grabbing this natural. While danger just goes to the far off expansion in the remote corner of the map. So when they attack, they're gonna destroy my expansion first, but it's also more worth it because there is the high yield. So. Oh, there's also an expansion coming in from Boo, so we are going to be working from 2 base. He will need this 2 base to continue the battlecruisers, because, to be honest, he will need mass battlecruisers to counter my mass phoenixes. And here I come with my phoenixes, and I'm just going to follow them. I just totally love to see the way they completely annihilate ground troops. So, just as a proof that these are the best StarCraft 2 units, I'm just going to show you what they can do. So, if you just follow them, you can see that they come in to see the expansion. There we go. And left. See, they just left enough. Like I got enough to half a shoot the army of drones here. There you go. All drones die within seconds, and well, this expansion is nearly done. It's only about 10 seconds from getting done actually, so that's not that. I really would love for the Phoenix to be actually able to attack ground units, but they can't. So I'm just lifting up the SCV, making sure he can't build this expansion, and it will take him a while to get another SCV all the way across here. So I did stop his expansion for a little bit. And as you can see, I'm just destroying those overloads. It's just a free kill, I might as well do it. Yeah, they just said it. It reminds me of Matrix, because they can actually shoot while moving. That's pretty awesome. Just moving in and destroying this queen as well. I mean, you can just see how good they are. I mean, they just destroy everything. There you go. Bye bye queen. There goes just a few more overloads, and my opponent is already supply blocked, and he is about to lose his last 3 overloads. So I think that's pretty good. Well, for us at least. It's not for him. He's actually at 46, 28. There you go. Bye bye overloads. I might be able to snipe this last one as well. There you go. Bye bye. And 3. There we go. Here comes the battlecruisers. Even though I'm concentrating on fire, I don't think I'll actually be able to take it. There is quite a few of them. They're good against the weak units because now they shoot fast but low damage and stuff. So good to say that those little pew pews are really good from Boo, and it's gonna completely annihilate my Phoenix. I'm not even using my advantage of moving and shooting. I'm just trying to verse them for some reason to destroy at least one, and that's a bit of a waste by me. There you go. I lost all my Phoenixes, I think, unless I fall off right now, fall back. But I have lost most of my Phoenixes. I did make my opponent have to build all those overloads, so that is quite a big pack of minerals wasted. He does have over at 2,000 anyway, so there you go. If I go back to the bases, we can see I'm still working on a 2-gate, and I'm just getting really overdone with minerals. I have made my forge. I didn't make any cannons though. I don't like making cannons, they just wasted minerals already. I said in every game like these for me, seriously, if they get attacked by battlecruisers with the amount of cannons, they won't even get a shot in. And oh well. If I go to income tab, you can see that Team Dangerous Bubble Wrap is strongly in front. We got 16 and 20 for Team, what did I call them? Team Glove, yeah, Team Glove. So 36 overall for Team Glove, and I mean I got 35 myself. So we got twice the bigger income of our opponents, but they have the better troops right now. They do have an army of battlecruisers and Vikings, so that could potentially be trouble for us. Oh, and those roaches, I forgot about those roaches. So we do see this small puny army of roaches, and as a response we do have these stalkers here. They don't have blink however, so that's a bit of a problem. And we see Hydralisks then coming in, so to counter my air troops, they're actually making Hydralisks. I'm not sure, however, how those Hydralisks would be able to cope with those Stalkers. I mean, Blink Stalkers against Hydras, Blink Stalkers win. So we're all just trying to get a few more units. I'm just going for another Phoenix Harassment with a pack. And they're actually coming in to destroy my expansion. That's nasty. So I'm just to slow down the damage, I just lift them all up and hope my teammates comes to rescue. They're not really fast, there is no blink, they can't blink anywhere, they're just gonna try to walk. However, since I can just like lift them up a few times, it's just gonna take them a bit more time to destroy everything. They tried to destroy my pylons, they did destroy one pylon, and they are forced to fall back because there's just so many stalkers. If I go to army tab, 60 and 75 supply to 45 and 38. So we can see that even though we do have so many more probes, we can still see that we are strongly ahead in the food army type of thing. So I'll go back to production tab. We can see there is still one more battlecruiser, 2 more Vikings, 3 Hydras. So even though Team Dangerous Bubble Wrap is not macroing at all, we're just watching. He did just about start his probe. Then that's actually my probe. It's my probe, so he's not making anything at the moment, Danger. He has finished the Twilight Council, woohoo! But that's about it. I'm making cannons. You can see I did line up quite a few as well. I don't even know how many I done, but you can see I got a lot of spare minerals. And oh my god. If any roaches go through that, I'll be surprised. I mean, you know, it is real rich mineral fields, and I will gain a lot more from these than actually cannons I'm gonna spend the money on. We see charge coming in. Nope, that was a misclick. He did cancel it. We do see Blaine coming in for those zealots. I was zealots. Fuck me. I meant stalkers. Yep, stalkers. So we do see Blaine coming in for those stalkers. I would be surprised. I would love to see stalkers with charge. You know, they're just gonna come in and try to snipe you with their eyes. There you go, but we do see this army of cannons. 7 cannons, plus the ones complete. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cannons! Which is just a complete waste of minerals. Like I said earlier, I don't like making them, and sometimes you just got no choice. I mean, I do need this expansion. We see Evolution Chamber coming in by Jodo Salat. So Jodo Salat will be going for ground troops. There is no spy or anything. There are just a few more overlords nicely exposed to my Phoenix. I should be aiming to destroy them. And there's also just a pack of Hydras. I also seen he is going for those Vikings. I don't know how he manages to get everything from one base. This base is barely working. So he can't just make continuously. He has to stop. There's actually another 5 cannons coming from danger. So since we got the mineral advantage, the income advantage, we could save, because I did snipe that expansion. We just messing around now, making cannons. I mean, if you ever see me again making 13 cannons in one game anywhere, give me a shout and I'll give you a $5. And I shouldn't really have said that because I will probably overuse that if I ever do go for them again. But I don't have tendencies to make cannons. There you go. If you go to Army tab, whoops, wrong one, units I meant, you can see there are 17 Phoenixes, 28 Stalkers on the field for Team Dangerous bubblewrap, and Team Glove only have, 17 I can't even speak right today, Hydralisks tonight, and 7 Vikings for battlercruisers. In a showdown of force, I think there will be a draw right now. 21 Phoenixes, 3 more just came out, 28 Stalkers. We actually putting more cannons around this rich mineral field, so that's quite fun. Danger is making, Danger is making 4, and I am making another 3, just to make sure they can't come from any side. It's like a bunker, it's a cannon defense. No way, it's my expansion and you're not having it. So we can see that this is the strong point though. There's a small hole here. I should have just closed it up completely. But that would have mean that if I want to expand here, I'm about to go all the way around. And this creep is again keeps spreading this creep. And if he does spread them into these expansions, we could be in trouble. And we could be forced to actually make a detector just to destroy the creep tumors and make the creep retreat. So we can see he just keeps this creep up going. And yeah, they are burrowed. I don't know if people know, but this creep tumor that doesn't spawn another one is unburrowed, but all these ones are burrowed, so we won't be able to actually see them. There we go. Ninja just said he never knew that, so that's a fact. There you go. You learn something new every day. So we see expansion coming in from the Zerg player here. He will be expanding here to go for a 3 base. I am just here having some fun while Danger is emoing himself. So there you go, he just cut himself over my pen, but there you go. I'm just going in to destroy this base again. There is just a few more drones, and they are all going to die. There is no anti-air here whatsoever. I'm just lifting them all up. Why is he going to my units tab? Get off my keyboard. I hate when people touch my keyboard. I got 25 Phoenixes on the field. I think that's what he wanted to see. 32 Stalkers, 28 Hydras, 11 Vikings now, and 5 battlecruisers. So in a showdown of force, we still keep them pretty much even. But income-wise, we are just so much ahead. We do see this army of Hydras is coming across, and I'm just having fun destroying the rest of his army. And when I see them, I'm just getting the hell out of there. Well, I was supposed to at least. I might lose one due to bad macro, and nope, I didn't actually. So even though I buy macro, they just sit on attack move, so I was able to actually save them. I'm not even actually falling back, I'm just letting them take a few more shots. There you go, here I am, Hydras, come and hit me. We do see those few, how many? It's 11 Vikings here. And I'm just coming in to engage them. I lost 1 Phoenix, they have lost one 1.5, I'm gonna say, because I did damage them quite badly. So I did lose 1.5 Vikings, so I am actually in front. And if I go back to production tab, hoping anyone else will not touch my keyboard. And we do see one battle cruiser and oh, it's actually an upgrade. I don't know if it's gonna complete though, because we do see this army of stalkers coming through the back door. They're actually targeting the wrong one. Congratulations, Danger. You can see it. This one is working, but you're not actually snipping it. There we go. I don't know if he's gonna actually manage to snip it before the thing gets done. Whoa, that was a close call. So we do see that these battlecruisers are engaging the stalkers, but also there is an army of phoenixes coming in from the side, and they just got double teamed. The Vikings and the Raiders were out of position, so we did manage to snipe about 3 battlecruisers without them even engaging us, and you know, you gotta see that is good. There you go. I'm just concentrating fire on those battlecruisers, trying to make sure they can't do as much damage to those stalkers as they normally can. And I'm just trying to do as much damage as I could. Those hydras right now will be big trouble. I am not doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing. I should have been lifting those hydralisks up, since they are just can do so much damage, and let those stalkers kill them. But I'm not doing. I'm just concentrating fire on those battlecruisers. Die, battlecruiser. There's only 2 left actually. There you go. I'm just trying to kill this one last battlecruiser. I don't think I'm gonna actually take both of them out, but I should be able to take this one out. There you go. Bye, battlecruiser. There's a big fight. And the only person marker was actually Danger. He's making 2 pylons. We all just concentrated. Wow, I didn't even snipe it. It's on 6 health. What the Phoenix is? What the hell are you doing? Get back in the fight. There you go. I came back and... Yep, I did snipe it. I lost additional 6 Phoenixes just to make the 6 damage. So that's pretty embarrassing. He's actually making these pylons here as well. So he wasn't macroing. He was just trying to make some troops. They actually fallen back, so if they don't actually see it, this could be so much trouble. If they don't see it, you could just spawn units here. Can they actually see it though? Yep, he was stupid enough. No. Yeah, he was stupid enough to make the cannons. If he didn't make those cannons, they wouldn't be able to see it. See, people, that's why you don't make cannons. It reveals the position of your proxy pylons. But you can see me and Danger just fucking around in this game so far, because we're just so much ahead. It's a big army of probes. Whoa, that's not nice. You tunnel and you just slowed down my expansion, my friend. I did get mined out of my main. I think Danger is the same. Yeah, but he's not actually moving his probes, so we can see I'm better macroing. There is always a small probey sign saying you got unworking probes, and he's so just a bit late. So they did actually see me moving. Because of the creep, they can actually see the creep, so I'm just slowly moving to this, trying to get my expansion built. And I'm just keep making phoenixes actually. I'm not making rays to come to the battlecruisers, I'm just making my phoenixes. And what's Danger doing? He's just making his nexus. He's not using his gates, he's not making additional troops, he's just making... Yeah, he's just making this nexus here. So we just have this 2 expansions. I will be working on this, and this expansion. And there is an army of... Why am I still on my site? There we go. There is an army of... Oh, bye-bye, Zelot. There's an army of hydras here, just gonna completely annihilate my expansion. And I did see, I am running my probes to the corner, hoping that Danger will come and save me. Because he can, he does have the force. But he decides to run away. Oh well, shit happens, they say. Of course, he could have, even now, he could have saved them by using Blink. You could have just blinked down, save those probes. He's not actually working on that, is he? I did cancel my Nexus, and they are just coming in to just destroy my probes. I don't know why he doesn't blink down to save them. There you go. Hey Hydras, you know we can go blink, we could have killed you, but we can't be asked. So I am losing these 18 probes. And these 2 stalkers are just watching them. No, one is actually shooting. Oh, look, I can see you. Look, your probe died. Yeah, so funny. I'm actually getting mined out here as well, which is not a good situation to be in by me. My income is going down the drain. I do have 35 harvests apparently, which I don't believe, because I just lost all those and I don't have 35 right now. Let's refresh the income tab. Okay, I got 35 probes, which is complete utter bullshit. But oh well, the game knows better than I do. So you can see that my income is quite low. I'm still outnumbering the other two, since even though the Zerk has 3 bays, he's not saturated them. You can see this base is not working. This base is working. There is no queen, however, to spawn the larvae. This base only has like no SCVs whatsoever. And even though he made the upgrades for air units, he actually goes to the transition for